Looks like we're good here. Looks like the Lions missed a field goal. Not a great start to the game. There we go. So hopefully it goes a little bit better for the Lions as the game goes on. Brush this, open this, pop that. Here we go. All right. Game is back on, it looks like, finally. What's up, Daniel? Good luck, good luck. What's up, Spider? They'll go with the run play here. Gain of 5. You did? How'd that go? Hopefully it was a good time. Would y'all have just do a meetup? That's a completion to Adams. Oh boy. So it'll be 1st and 10 to the Detroit 42. Or I don't know where they're at. Hold on. 44, 45. 44, sorry. We're going to run it. Oh, nice. That's fun. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think this game's not going to go very well for the Lions, to be honest. I don't know if they have the defense to really stop the Rams, and that they not scoring right away is a big problem. Stafford takes a shot. Another guy open. Adams again. First and 10 to the Detroit 20, just outside of the red zone. First and 10. They're going to go with the handoff. Hey, they play some defense there. 2nd and 10 at the 20. Second down in 10. Yeah, they missed that field goal. Not ideal. Stafford, oh, it's picked. Hutch. Is he gone? He could go. Oh, they stopped him at the 15. Oh, shit. What a big play. They needed that. Now go score a touchdown and get a lead. Come on now, Detroit. Let's go now. Let's go now. Goddamn, Hutch is slow. The fact that the ump was ahead of him. That ref is fast as shit, boy. Now you got to score. Goff throws. St. Brown, touchdown. All right, there we go. That's a really nice set of plays. Six-0, Lions take the lead. Defense makes a play. Offense goes and gets the points. That's good complementary football. That's how you keep a defense fired the fuck up. There we go. Lions will take a 7-0 lead. 8:07 to go here in the first quarter. They're going to go to a commercial break. Lions get a pick off Stafford. Hutch runs it all the way back to the 15, and then they throw it in for a touchdown. Well, about the 17, rather. All right, that was fun. That's fun. That's a good start. Almost was a bad one. Almost. $8:07 to go. Still crazy. The Chiefs are out of the playoffs. Guess the only good thing that happened from us losing is that the Chiefs aren't going to the playoffs. That's true. Wait, us losing eliminated the Chiefs? I'm good, Kevin. How you doing? Damn, I can't believe that. Well, hell yeah, we eliminated the Chiefs then. Look at us, the New England Patriots, doing big things. First and 10 at the 28 for the Rams coming up. Oh, yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. Glad you're doing good. First time in 11 years. Yeah. Because they were making the playoffs with Alex Smith and shit. AFC South had to win 2, which Jaguars and Texans did as well. The ones who... Oh, that's true. Yeah, they're out. Damn. They're really eliminated. Ding dong, the Chiefs are dead. That means their dynasty's over. When you miss the playoffs in a dynasty, whatever year that happens, that's the official end of a dynasty, by the way. It's over. It lasted about 2 years. Because they did get their dynasty. Like, they won 3 Super Bowls in 5 years. That's the textbook definition of a dynasty. Second and 10. Oh, yeah, he's going to be acting a fool tomorrow. I just hope the Patriots can beat the Ravens next week. Even if we go 2-1, we still win the division. I just hope we can win next week. So there's really like no panic at all. We just got to win one of the 2 games against the Jets or Dolphins. Which I expect a nice rebound game. I expect us to look a lot better next week. So good to get a loss there. It's probably better because if we do go in the playoffs and go far, we'll have to play them again, and it's never good to sweep a team. No, they'll probably massacre the Browns. So the real test for them is going to be Philadelphia. So we'll see how that one plays out for Buffalo. Going to run it here on 1st and 10. Gain of about 6. Yeah, Eagles are back to winning. They probably got right again on that one. Yeah, Browns are in hell. I'm going to go get some Sody Pop real fast. Ugh. Rivers is balling. What do we got? 3rd and 4. Titans are up 7-0. Looks like the Colts just went up 3-0. Green Bay's up 3-0. Carolina's up 7-0. Nice, nice. Or Josh Allen will win it again. That game against the Patriots maybe will help him out. 3rd and 4. Stafford takes a shot, and it's, well, short. It might have gotten tipped. I'm 6-3 on my picks right now, which isn't bad. All the games right now, if they ended the way that they are, I would be 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would be 11-3. Oh, really? You think he'd be at least top 5? They're going to try to get the Lions to jump here. I don't think they're actually going to go for it. That should be a false start. Wow, that's twice this season where the team's gotten away with the false start by calling a timeout, I guess. You know, it's crazy. That's only worked against the Lions. Did that just happen again? I've never seen that except for twice. How is that not a false start? He must have been calling timeout. I was going to say, Allen's probably number 1 now after that game. Well, that's awful fortunate that they got a free false start there. And that'll be a first down. No surprise there. I doubt they've updated the odds that much, especially since Stafford and Knicks and I don't think Prescott's played yet either. Or Love. You know what I mean? Like, almost 4 of them haven't even played yet. Everyone but May has played. Or everyone, May is the only one who's played out of that list. And Allen. Play action. Oh, they just run it. 2nd and 8. To be fair, Kevin, he probably actually did call timeout because there was like 0 seconds left on the play clock too. So the odds of him actually having called the timeout there, that was actually probably legitimate. Oh, they missed a wide open play. It's 3rd and 8. They had a wide open play and it just didn't hit. Just nothing there. Dang. All right, 3rd and 8. Yeah, that's a little bit different. I think it was a little different. Mahomes seemed to be in excruciating pain. Oh, he got hurt? That's not good. That's legitimate. If he got hurt, that sucks. That was a really close to 0 play. Nice job by Robertson to break that up. It'll be 4th and 8. We'll see what they decide to do. No, they're going to go for it. Yeah, they just can't make a stop. It'll be 1st and 10 to the 27. What's up? What's up, Neil? Ah, damn. All the way to the 3. Well, looks like this game will be tied up here pretty quick. 1st and goal at the 3. Come on, another turnover. We're all rooting for it. Watch your streams years ago. Yeah, it's I enjoy streaming. I don't really do it to be a big channel or anything like that. I just genuinely enjoy watching football and hanging out. Oh, is Campbell challenging something? Not even in the second quarter in Goff. Yeah, Goff was. Yeah, he's yeah, Stafford. Yeah, Stafford's just gashing it down the field. Oh, the spot. Yeah, okay, they're a yard back. First and goal at the 4, rather. $2:47 to go here in the first quarter. Apparently, they took a timeout from the Lions for some reason. Not really sure why. And that's a touchdown. All right, 7-7. I'll see how the offense goes and responds. 7-7 game. Spot couldn't be challenged. Huh. Wonder why. Seven seven. Because it's the Lions. Yeah. Well, to be fair, the Broncos have a very good defense. Jehu. So it's not that crazy that they're taking a minute to score. You think so? What's up, Jacob? Good game. I guess they could be killing the clock. I just think the Broncos are a tough team to score on. I don't really think it means anything to move the ball down the field necessarily. I think the Broncos shore up on their side. Now, are they going to win? No, I don't think the Broncos really have a shot in that game. And I think that game's going to be over pretty quick here. No matter what, even though we lost, we still hung in there and only lost by 4 points to a team that is a Super Bowl contender. So, Panthers, yeah, and guess whose dark horse, black horse pick that they were to be in the playoffs this year? What a call by old Rob in the preseason. This was at the end of the preseason, by the way. I said the Panthers will probably be a playoff team this year. They're my dark horse pick. Boy, do I look like a genius right now, don't I? Was a good pick. I feel like a lot of people went with the Raiders this year, and I was like, why? They don't have an offensive line. The Panthers have somewhat of a line. They have an amazing running system. They've got a good young quarterback, great coaching. And again, they're another reason why NFC South teams are first and 10 at the 35. NFC South teams are always safe as dark horses because the division is god awful. Geno Smith, Pete Carroll, Ashton J&T, they figured they had it. First and 10. Play action. Gonna have to roll out. Never a good thing. Kind of just threw it away. Second and 10. It's not Geno Smith's fault that they don't have an offensive line. He can only do so. He's not really a scrambler at his age. Not very super mobile anymore. The problem is they have no line on that football team. They can kind of run block. That's like it. If you put J&T on a better team, he's probably rookie of the year with a disturbing ease to it. This is a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 8. And you can only do so much with a bad line. I don't think Geno's that great of a quarterback either, but I don't think it's his fault. The Raiders should be better. It's not anyone on the offense's fault that they're bad, except the O-line. Well, he only plays defense. 3rd and 8. What's up, Platypus? How's it going? Raiders should just hire John Gruden. I don't know. It's probably not worth the headache. Gruden's blackballed because he called Roger Goodell a pussy. I think he also called him the F word. Hey, that'll be a big catch by J-Mo to the 38. Nice play. Pretty sure he's blackballed. I don't think he'll ever be welcomed back into the league, Kevin. No, yeah, but the only reason, did you notice that no one else had an email leak? Any emails, there was nothing leaked. The only person in NFL history who's ever had an email leaked is fucking somehow John Gruden. And it just so happened that John Gruden called Roger Goodell a raging pussy. And then all of a sudden, all this crazy shit about Gruden leaked about his emails. Boy, I wonder who did that. Huh, crazy. Pretty sure Roger Goodell told everyone not to hire John Gruden. Plus, I don't think he wants to be a head coach. Last play of the first quarter coming up. It'll be 2nd and 5. Low key, I just don't think he wants to do that anymore. He is 60 years old, 65. I think because he stays in very good shape, that'll be the end of the first quarter most likely. Because he stays in really good shape, I would imagine people think that he's a little younger than what he actually is. But I believe all of his kids are in their 30s. I believe he's a lot older than you would think that he actually is. Because again, he's a very healthy man. Other than probably a lot of drinking and smoking, but whatever. I feel like he was 40 something in the early 2000s when he was coaching. He could even be in his early 70s at this point. You had 13 subs? Hey, congrats, Platypus. That's awesome. Good work. 7-7. Lions have it 3rd and 1 at the 29. Coach College. That would make some sense. I doubt it, though. I just don't think he wants to do it the headache. You got to remember, he's getting old. I think he makes a good amount of money doing what he does now. You know, he's comfortable doing it. He loves doing it. He gets to talk to all the people he likes to talk to still. He's highly respected. See what I mean by they're a tough defense to score on, Jehu? That you may be able to march it down the field on them, but they just don't give up touchdowns. It's really hard to score on Denver. Good defense. Bend, don't break. Wish we could have did that twice in the second half. We'd have won that game. We're fucking losers. Might as well just give our season to the Jets. It's over. It would be very funny if Buffalo shit their pants against the Browns next week and we win, then we win the division. Be like, yay, it's over. I think that's all it takes now, by the way, to win the division. It's like if we win and Buffalo loses in any of the next 3 weeks, that's the division. And if we win the next 3, that's the division. I think if we win 2 games in a row, I think we clinch, like no matter what. How is it that the crappiest teams, Giants and Commanders, with backup QB scored on them, and yet good teams? Huh? Are you talking about the Bills? Because Buffalo plays their competition sometimes, and that was a good loss to have because it's like week 15. We can rebound against 3 teams. We have a get right schedule at the end. Everything's cool. Can go into the playoffs on a good run. Plus, you never want to win 15 games. That's bad luck. Oh, well, the Broncos have won a lot of games by luck this year, too. They're a very lucky football team. And the Lions will pick up a first down. Yeah, he's all right. But again, he's kind of blackballed from the league. Those were also weird games. A lot of those Broncos games are weird anomalies. Like that Giants game, how the fuck did that turn out like that kind of a finish? I don't know. Those were just weird games. I don't know how to determine those. Lions, check it down to St. Brown. Gain of about 3, it looks like. 2nd and 7 to the 16. Oh, yeah. Chiefs were unbelievably lucky last year. They won like every single 1-score game that they played. They've lost all of them this year. Like last year, they would have won that game against the Chargers. This year, they lost it. That's why they're out of the playoffs. It's crazy to say they're actually out of the playoffs. Guess you just got to shake it off. Goff is the slowest. I'd imagine that's probably true. 1st and goal at the 8. Chargers swept them. Denver will probably sweep them. You know what's funny is Denver's offense may not score against Green Bay today. Aaron Rodgers? The slowest? I don't think so, even now. I doubt it. Well, technically, it's probably Phillip Rivers. But let's not count Phillip Rivers. That's probably not fair. We're not going to count Phil. I would say Goff is probably the slowest quarterback in football. Yeah, I would agree with that, Platypus. Him or Mac Jones? No, Mac Jones is like weirdly quick. That's 3rd and goal. Ooh, line's getting a little bit chemmed up here. Oh, yeah, I don't think Mahomes will play for the rest of the year. I don't really see the point. Brady used to be the slowest one. Yeah, 100%. Third and goal. This could be. I wonder if it's 4-down territory for Detroit. They're 6 yards out. Kind of gotta score here. Not a great throw. They got good pressure on Goff. Fourth and goal at the 6. We'll see what Detroit elects to do. Looks like they're going to try a field goal. So it should be 10-7 as long as they don't miss this one. Make sure you guys drop some likes to help the stream out. We've only got 7 so far. We can definitely use more. The stream barely had anyone in it. Brush this. Wow. Remember the loaf of bread carry the Patriots? Right guard ran from the... Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think so, Platypus. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, it was smart to kick it there. I mean, you're 6 yards away. You should probably kick it. Anything over 6 yards to go, you should probably just kick the... Hopefully the defense can step up. Hope the Vikings win. I'm hoping the Cowboys win, just because I don't really fuck with the other guys. The Bucks, yeah, they choked that out at the end. Falconing against the Falcons is hilarious. We Falcon today, but we'll rebound. We'll win our next game or two, and we'll win. We just got to hopefully beat the Ravens next week. Yeah, that or play for draft position. It's one of the two. It just kind of depends. Oh, yeah, I'd imagine so, Kevin. No, they're really streaky, and hopefully we get them on a bad week. 10-7, Lions lead with 12:04 to go here in the second quarter. You're editing a video. Nice. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it's a good video for you. Well, hopefully the struggle continues, eh? Hopefully the Patriots defense is ready to play. Who'd the Bills play last week? Yeah, they looked like shit this week. Yeah, that's right. And that's a carry all the way to the 50. Rams moving at will again. Yeah, Titans have some points against the 49ers. Pretty crazy. Goff 482. Not as bad as you think it might have been. It's pretty slow. Oof. All the way to the 14-yard line. Well, it'll be 14-10 here in a moment. You know, I don't know why the Lions aren't playing with two high safeties at least. Like to at least like aid in the coverage of these corners. Like, Jesus, dude. You think that'd be a major helper? At least put two extra guys out in the secondary. They're just bombing it out on them. To the 3. Fucking 4 plays, and they're going to go 70 yards. Yeah, Stafford's having an unreal year. He most likely should win MVP. Hey, they force an incompletion. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 3. Broncos score. Oh, shit. Packers exposed. They don't believe. 9:29 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and goal. 10-7 Lions lead for now. Yeah, they stopped him. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 1. All righty. Fumble. Lions recover at the 7. And everybody goes crazy. Or they'll just throw a penalty. Oh, they dropped it. Yay. And there's a flag on the play. Pretty late flag. Let me guess. It'll make it 1st and goal at the 1 for the Rams because the guy dropped it. They'll be bailed out anyway. They're going to call that a hold. Well, it'll be 14-10 here after that. And that's probably another PI flag. It'll be first and goal at the 1 again. So they offset. It'll be first and goal at the 1 again. Another play for the Rams. There's like their 7th play at the goal line here. Are we sure there's not a flag that you should probably throw for holding or something? No? Okay. Rams get bailed out there. Colts retake the lead. Did they? Oh, shit. Another field goal. One, two. I'm actually 6-3. Steven, I have a feeling you get most of the games that you probably pick wrong, and you never put them publicly. I'm guessing you pick mostly incorrect. I'm imagining you just pick the opposite of what I do every week, and you're probably then 70 something and 130, roughly. Oh, Lions finally going international? Like, why do you watch this channel, Steven? All you do is talk shit. Do you have an answer? Or are you too stupid to reply? Because you've been trying to get my attention and trying to like get me to respond to you for quite a while now. So now that you have it, what the fuck do you want? What's up your ass all the time? Why do you watch my channel if you hate it so much based on the way you interact? Germany? Makes sense. The Lions would go to Germany. On. What about it? I know the word, yeah. I know a few people with the name. What kind of a last name? Well, I mean, yeah, you like one of their players speaks like fluent German. And he's like half German. Oh, Sewell's getting looked at. That's not great. And it's a German GK. Oh, okay. No, he's out there though. Welcome to Germany. Goff steps up, checks it out, gets it to, it looks like St. Brown, who's going to have a big play to the 30, 25, 20, 10, all the way to about the 13-yard line goes Amon-Ra. St. Brown. 1st and 10 to the 13. Lions said, you guys can score fast, so can we. Good play. Nice to see St. Brown catching the ball again, too. He must have been hitting the fucking jugs machine. The fix is in. You think so? It was Vegas that gave up all of those touchdowns and stopped tackling and left guys wide open. Offense didn't score. Gain of 3 there. 2nd and 7 to the 10. One more touchdown for Jahmyr Gibbs, and he passes Barry Sanders' all-time record of touchdowns before age 24. Put him at 48. Oh, it was the gambling. Yeah, all right. Yes, it was all the gambling. 3rd and 5. Oh, the Patriots-Bills was over? Yeah, I'd imagine. Patriots played well. They just couldn't hang all the way. They're a rebuilding team, though. The fact that we're able to hang with teams like Buffalo is amazing in and of itself. Like this isn't anywhere near what the team will. There's gonna be a lot of change between next year and this year, even. Hey, touchdown Lions! If anything, they're down at the 1, but it should be 16-14, 17-14, pending the extra point. Yeah, we're on the right path. We're able to compete with teams that we have no business competing with. Even with our 11-2 record. Because again, part of the reality is, like, everyone knows the Patriots do benefit from the teams that they're playing, but it's also at the same point, not like we played bad against any good teams we played. All right, let's see if the defense can make a stop. Otherwise, it's probably just going to be a shootout this afternoon. 17-14. St. Brown, the LA kid. He's from the mean streets of Compton. He had to escape gang violence at a young age. Well, his dad did anyway. But you could imagine that if St. Brown did, what he would be like. He actually grew up in Orange County. Very wealthy young man. Parents were upper middle class, maybe even wealthy. And he's a child of great privilege. But he's also from the mean streets, you know? Same thing. It's the same idea. EGIN. I don't know who that is, Steven. Mike Tyson went to prison at yeah, I mean, he made some bad choices when he was young. Had to go to prison. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about Mike Tyson. I know he boxed. I know he bit a guy. That's about my knowledge on Mike Tyson. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Hopefully this commercial break ends soon. 6:12 to go in the second. It's 17-14. Lions lead. Across the lead, the Colts lead 6-3. Denver leads 7-6 on the Broncos, even though Green Bay looks like they could score here. But right now it's 7-6 Broncos. 49ers are up 14-10. Carolina and Saints are tied at 7. GG, yeah, GG. Y'all got lucky at the end. We see you again in the playoffs. Just know that you're probably going to lose. Mid-ad team. No, I'm just kidding. Good win. Good game. You like the stream? I appreciate that. We need all the likes we can get. I think we've only got 1 or 2 likes on it right now. 7? That's not bad. Pretty bad, though. We can't even get double digits. Yeah, I know, right? They need to pick off Stafford again. That'd be ideal. All the St. Brown fantasy managers this week who are in like the fight to get in the playoffs are just like loving life. Guy who has like Pitts, May, and actually May probably didn't get a lot of points today. Well, I don't think May is going to win MVP now. Unfortunately. All right, 1st and 10. Ball is at the 27, 28. They're going to go with the handoff. Do we feel like this is going to be a shootout? The only problem is Rams get the ball at the half, so that kind of fucks the Lions unless Lions have it. TD Pack. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Love woke up. Unfortunately, are you a Chiefs fan? Bro exposed. 1st down for the Rams. Bro really said unfortunately. This is your team's best shot to win a Super Bowl, Space. AFC is wide open. Even if you guys don't win the division, it feels like the Super Bowl runs through Buffalo in the AFC at this rate. Uncle Phil up 6-3. Hell yeah, dude. He's my GOAT. 5 of 11 for 42 yards. We were pretty dead on with our low score prediction. 2nd and 5. It is nice playing against someone like Stafford because you don't see him bitching to the refs for a flag after every single play like Josh Allen does. Holy shit, dude. He's gotten bad about the crybaby shit. I thought people were joking. It's every time a play is in a fucking 20-yard pickup, he's screaming for a flag. It's wild. 3rd and 5. Need a big stop. Can they pick it up? Like, I get it every so often to advocate for a flag and shit, but, like, every time is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, again, I get doing that because sometimes you should advocate for the fucking right call, you know? And QBs have influence, but it's like, dog, all the time is crazy. Hell yeah, they got a sack, 4th and 5. I wonder if the Rams go for it here at their own 45, though. They've been pretty ballsy this afternoon about it. Oh, they're going to punt it? Right here, you probably punt it because, again, the Lions will probably score. But you get the ball at the half, so that's all right. And you could maybe get the ball and do something before half anyway. Lions tend to score quick. Well, Stafford went to step up, and then he got sacked. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you step up and you get to the line, you're about to launch it, Stafford got caught right there. That's why he looked really pissed when he threw it. I don't think he expected to get sacked. To the 20. Like, some plays you, like, and I know that sounds weird, but, like, if you've ever played quarterback, oh, never mind. He just straight up got sacked. I don't know what I saw. I thought that was one of those plays where they caught him at the backs, like when he was about to launch it, and he just kind of. Yeah, that's usually what happens. It's usually the play like that where they start to run and they just get caught at the line. They go down. Fernando, that's what I was saying earlier. That could also be a good loss for the Patriots to suffer. It wasn't a big blowout. It was a demoralizing loss, sure, but it's also like we played good. We were in there. If we play a little bit cleaner, we win the game. And those are like everything we did is a very correctable mistake in that game. So I'm not super worried about it. Like we need to get some guys back. Like I hope Spillane is healthier to go next week, as is Milton Williams. We'll see though. It would be nice to have both of those guys back. Playing. Yeah, well, Spillane was there and he was gonna play, but I just don't think he was able to get it going. Oh, okay. Well, see you later, dude. You're a weirdo. Anyway. Yeah, you know, I think you could probably see what his message said. If you want to. I don't really give a shit. Hilarious, they put the Cam Ward story on Tubi. It's like, why is it on Tubi? First 10 at the 20 for the Lions coming up. They could get themselves a little bit of a cushion here. Let's see if they do anything. Oh, well, that's not important. Yep, Rams bring pretty good pressure. Stafford or Goff just has to kind of throw it in the dirt. 2nd and 10 at the 20. Gibbs ain't having the best game. Not right now. We go with a run here with Gibbs, and they get 2, 3rd and 8. Hopefully they can pick this up. Need about 8 or 9 to get it a conversion. Yeah, that'll be short. They'll have to punt it away. Lions are just crackheads. They're like 4th-and-1 at the 29. I think we'll go for it. They're like, I think these idiots are about to go for this. Like, dog, the game ain't even over. Just punt it. But also, if you do go, if you go for it and you get it, you have the biggest balls on earth. I don't know. I would punt this one if I was the Lions. At least try to get them to jump. You know what I mean? Just on the off shot that they just leap off sides for some dumb reason. You never know. Always try to get them to jump anyway. All right, I'm going to go grab some soda real quick. Be right back. For the 2-minute warning. Do wonder what'll be called here. Don't think it'll be a good idea to actually go for it. Man, I think the Colts are up 13-3. Did Old Man Rivers score a touchdown, or was it Jonathan Taylor? The Lions went for it and actually got a first down. Dog. Lions are like 2-10 team energy, just like fuck it. What if we get it? That's fucking insane to go for that right there. That's 1st-and-10 at the. I went 1st-and-10 at the 20 for the Rams, basically. All right, 1st-and-10 at the 43 for the Lions. That's why we love Dan Campbell and the Lions. They're one of the most exciting, fun teams in football. 2nd-and-10, ball incomplete. Minute 49 to go here in the second. Lions have 2 timeouts, as do the Rams. Lions throw it short. Gain of a couple. 3rd-and-7. Ball at the 46. Minute 30 to go. Lions are smartly running the clock, too, here, which is a really good idea. Don't really want to leave much time for the Rams to go get the ball and do something with it, especially because they get the ball at halftime. So, good idea to just take something, keep the clock moving whatsoever by Goff. Taking it down to the last second. Really like that. Always do. First down. Nice job by St. Brown. He goes right down to keep the clock moving. Damn, Denver scored again, dude. I was wrong about the Broncos. Sheesh. Lions run a little hurry up here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Cross midfield to the 32. Lions will take a timeout with 36 seconds to go, I think. That's their second. They have one left. Really good drive here by Detroit. A lot of big conversions on long third downs. Good stuff. Good stuff. Rivers passing touchdown? No way. That's the even crazier part, is it's a Rivers passing TD. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out our stream. It gets more people in here. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you if you can. Good looking out. I think they're going to take a shot at the end zone here, and they probably score. Maybe. I don't know. I got weird energy. I don't know how to read this play. Goff takes a shot. I'd have been a way better DC for the Rams on that play. And the Lions score a touchdown. It's a foot race in the end zone between St. Brown and Williams. They raced. And the Lions will go up 23-14, 24-14, pending the extra point here with 30 seconds to go. What a play. Yeah, I would have done the exact same thing, was just throw it at the end zone and see if J-Mo catches it. That was a really good call. What a catch by J-Mo. What a route. Good first half by Detroit. Hopefully they can replicate this for half two. They're in the house that Goff built, so. You know. Ooh, I think it's very funny. Oh, okay, there we go. My chat just completely got rid of a bunch of text. So what happened? We're good now, though. It's fixed. 29-21. This is a shocker. I can't believe the Seahawks are losing that game like that. Nothing else is too crazy. Nothing else is that crazy right now, I don't think. No. Still can't believe I called that play. That was pretty good. Chose the Colts just because. I picked the Seahawks because I thought they would. I didn't know Rivers was going to play. I thought they were about to have to use some Riley Leonard at quarterback. I was like, oh, yeah, that ain't going to happen. I ain't going to pick a game with Riley Leonard at quarterback. How are we almost at halftime before these two games? These two games started like 20 minutes before the Lions. I think it was us and who was the other 425 game? Oh, Green Bay, Denver. Okay, never mind. All right, let's see if the Rams have 2 timeouts, so the Rams could come score here. We'll see. What's boom confetti? Oh, for my pick call? Yeah, I know. I'm a genius. That would be very funny. He got picked earlier in this game, surprisingly. They keep showing this bitch in her commercial, and I don't mean to use that. I'm annoyed at seeing this person. They're an annoying person. And they check it down to the running back, and he gets about 11. Rams will have to take their first timeout. 17 seconds to go. 24-14. Surprised they aren't just kneeling it. They get the ball at the half. But they're a hyper-confident team. This is the most the Lions have looked like themselves from last year all year. Oh, damn. That was a big play to Nakua. Out of bounds, too. 1st and 10 to the 19. Damn. Unfortunate for the Lions. Their defense is so cooked. Oh, they got it cushioned now, but hopefully it doesn't go too far away. Ooh, that was close. 7 seconds to go. No, I'm not going to do that game, Fernando. No, I don't think I will. What did Biden say at the end of that Avengers movie? You know, that's Joe Biden, right? He cameoed in the movie. He's just wearing a little bit of makeup. And that's why conservatives hate the Avengers movies so much. True facts. One of the Avengers movies. I don't watch them because I have a girlfriend. Well, I can get. I don't know. The one with the old Captain America in it. Packers reclaim the lead with the field goal. Okay. Halftime in this game, they'll hit this field goal. They have a good kicker. And it's a chip shot. It's like 20 yards. So, the Rams tack on a field goal at the end of the half. It's 24-17. Lions will hold on to a lead. Rams get the ball to begin the second half. Very fun little round of football here. Stafford goes for 248. Goff 271. Well, this is a total team, I guess. Pretty even game. Looks like right now the only game I might get wrong, like if you just take a final scores as now, would be the fucking Seahawks not beating Phillip Rivers. It's just like, damn, dude. That's pretty pathetic. Especially at home against Phillip Rivers on like a super short week for old Phil. Yeah, the fact that you guys are leading this game at halftime with the way your defense kind of started the game out, it's like, all right, Somehow Detroit's in it. If you guys can just keep this up the rest of the, if you can just score the rest of the game on every drive, I think you win the game. I know that's very pressure filled, but like, you know what I mean? Rams ain't playing shit for defense. You guys aren't really either, but you've gotten 2 stops. So, I mean, that could literally win you the game. You guys can come out and get a stop in this to start the second half. You and like score off of it. You literally probably could just win it. Just keep scoring, and it would be one of the biggest, like one of the weirder upsets of the weekend. But we'll see. A lot of football left, another half, and the Rams have been moving the ball at will. So you never know. Just need 1 or 2 things to break. Refs have been surprisingly fair so far, so that's nice. All right, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. Well, that was a good first half. Hopefully, the Lions can kind of replicate it. Would be huge. Crazy, dude. That's actually Philip Rivers. I thought it was a joke for a little while. Bears won 28-3. Jesus, or 31-3. Mariota had a good game, 10 for 9. That's not bad. Many little pop ups. Well, still about 5 minutes to go till halftime ends, which is always a bit of a bummer. Always takes so long. All right, though. I think I'm gonna go rip a dart a few times for the second half. No way that was already happening. The ESPN thing. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. All of a sudden, I was like, "What the fuck? Why is it halftime all of a sudden?" All right, be right back. Rams Seahawks on Thursday. Ooh, that's a good ass game. Looks like Carolina came out and scored right away. They're up 17-7. And get back on top of that game a little bit, which is good. Hey, we hit 10 likes. If you haven't left a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream, gets more people in here. We try to get to 20 stream likes every stream, but it's not a guarantee. 24-17, Lions will have the lead. Second half resumes. It's about a couple minutes away now. They'll have the lead. But the Rams will get the ball with a chance to tie it up. May just be a halftime. No, I'm just kidding. Fernando, I just go, well, it's going to be a halftime stream, boys. I'm out of here. Good day. Excuse me. Fernando would be like, are you kidding, dude? For what? What reason? You call me out, be like, what reason do you have? Be like, oh, I got a lot of work to do. No, you don't. Your semester's over. Vikings were eliminated? Hell yeah. All right, well, second half will be coming up soon here. Hopefully the Lions come out ready to beat ass. Run it back for another quarter, another half. Maybe take another big couple plays. Never know. Just never know. Never know. Brady and Burkhardt calling the game. Big Tom rolling on the. All right. Hope for something good. Stafford hasn't thrown a touchdown yet, but his run game's been kind of, Hopefully the Lions' run game wakes up in the second half. That'd be super helpful. But them selling out on the pass has kind of opened up the Lions to run it the way that they like. And about 33-yard line. First and 10 at the 34. Ugh. Second half underway. I imagine this first half is going to look pretty much a lot like the second half is going to look a lot like the first, as far as like big plays, explosive moves downfield. Oh, yeah. To the 45 goes Nakua right away. We're hoping for another SWAT reception. Stafford. Or somehow Hutchinson is able to intercept the ball just kind of off pure luck. Being in the right spot. Oh, small gain. Gain of about 4. Wait, hell yeah. What'd you have? Oh, yes, Taco Bell. Gain of 4. It took you 2 hours to eat Taco Bell? It must have been a lot of Taco Bell. I was like, yeah, I blow $100 when I order Taco Bell, bro. Yeah, I mean, they can't help the match. And that'll be a first down to the 34. I see why you got the Taco Bell, because if that was my dinner, I would also get enough food here. I ain't, I ain't a lady. Need some food. Need meat. Raw beef. Like the Liver King, Mom. Trying to get ripped. And that'll be about a 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4. You a big raw meat eater, Fernando? Like raw beef? You seem like the kind of guy who would have gotten into that stuff. I wouldn't do it, though. That seems disgusting. 3rd and 3, nice little stop. Let's see if they can pick up 2 more. I'd imagine the Rams are in 2-down territory here, or 4-down territory. Yeah. It's not great, Kevin. It's not great. But hey, you need him to make a couple plays. Maybe they can find him. Need 2 right here. Oh, and they stopped him. All right. Now they just need 1 more. If they can hold him to a yard, they can get the ball back. It's gonna be tough though. A yard is awful easy to give up. 4th and 1 at the Detroit 25. And the Lions pick up a big stop here on 4th. They could have made a play, but they didn't get him enough. Almost, but no cigar. 1st and 10 to the 24. They get the yard. Come on, big play by the defense. End around. Oh, boy. Okay, they got it. Okay, good stop. Gain of about 6 there on a handoff end around to Nakua. Handoff to an end around to Nakua. 2nd and 4. Ball to 18. See some good defense here. Let's see if they can't pick a play or 2 up. 2nd and 4. Oh, and that'll be a sack. Who's that? I don't know who that was, but he got a sack. Loss of 8 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 12. I have no idea who that guy is. Lopez? There's an injured Lion on the play. Like it might be Amik Robertson. Damn, that's not good. Third and 12 at the 26. I don't like that. Oh, fumbled snap. And they just have to throw it away. It'll be 4th and 12. Oh, Lions catch a huge break on that snap there. I wonder if they're going to go for it or if they're going to kick it. His press conference today was best. Jalen was happy about O-line. Yeah, I would imagine. They had a good game. They're just going to kick it. Into the video, really? Oops. They had to get that ad in there for one more time, Jehu. 24-20. Lions will hold them to 3. That was a big drive. That was a good stop by Detroit. Go down and score a touchdown. All of a sudden, this game's really looking nice for you. That literally, if Detroit goes and scores a touchdown, that's the break they needed in the game for everything to kind of start hinting their way. Be right back. I'm gonna get Y'all want stuff? Go to highlight. Okay, I'll look it up later. All right. Well, if the Lions can come down and get a touchdown, that would be a huge start to the second half. Let's hope they can come score. Would be big. Ooh. My teeth look so white on the fucking webcam. They like pop out white. And it kind of makes me sad I don't have like crackhead teeth anymore. Because now, you know, people when they meet you and you got nice teeth, they expect a lot out of you. Before I used to be able to wow people with my terrible appearance. Now I look very normal. You're good, Fernando. Nothing to be sorry about. First and 10 for the Lions at the 35. Packers got the ball back. Oh, boy. They're going to run ahead with Gibbs and pick up 5. That's a much better run than they had the first half. Second and 5. I feel like Gibbs is due for a huge run here in a moment. He gets a lot of like little carries, and then all of a sudden he just takes off like 3 times a game. They go with the handoff to Gibbs again. And he'll get the first down. Oh, there's a flag, though. That'll probably be a hold on the Lions, as per usual. Rams have played a perfect game with 0 flags. If you wouldn't have went to the ground with him, he'd have gotten away with it. Yeah, the Rams have had 0 penalties thrown on them. Damn, great job by LA. Perfect game. Like the 3rd team against Detroit that's had a perfect game. Gibbs makes a few guys miss and gets it to a 3rd and 9, gain of 6. 3rd and 9. Falls at the Detroit 36. Maybe they can pick up 9, maybe 10. There are so many teams eliminated. Yeah, I mean, it's that time of year. Seth, eventually teams are about to be out. 8, 9 lost teams are all getting boots. Hell, if Miami loses, I think they're eliminated too. It'll be 4th down. Lions have to punt it. Not exactly the way you wanted the drive to go. Not idea. And they punted away. It's going to be the Rams. Almost. Got hurt and bad. Oh, no. How bad? It must be bad enough that you said something. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 12. Lions punt away their opening possession. Lions aren't a good first. Punted their first one, or they couldn't score on their first one to open the game. Didn't score here. Love got picked off too. Yeesh. A bad series of plays for the old pack, it sounds like. He's still down. Oh, boy. .639 to go in the third. 24-20. Rams have the ball back, and they trail by 4. Hopefully the Lions can hold. Yeah, I mean, they need to. I would say that's probably a really important thing. Maybe their defense can force another takeaway. Force the ball out, maybe pick it off again. Never know. First and 10 at the 12. Here come the Rams. Ball snapped. And the Lions make a nice play on the ball. Good job by Robertson. 2nd and 10. Wow, they were just showing that blaze out play on before the game came back on, and the Lions just perfectly played it this time. 2nd and 10. Second and 10 here. And damn it, they just let Nakua catch it. And gain of 8. 3rd and 2 at the 20. Need a backwards play, maybe pick up a sack or something. Try to get some pressure on Stafford. Force a bad throw. Oh, and Jackson's down on the play. Oh, that's not good. Muhammad, what? Injury, he's hurt majorly. But it's an injury timeout here in Detroit. Or in Los Angeles, I suppose. Who for Love? He just had a stroke. Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like it. His knee twisted. Oh, like Watson's? Isn't this his like second major bad knee injury? And is it the same knee? If anyone remembers. Because I swear last year ended because of his knee, right? Or was it his shoulder? I genuinely can't recall. It was his left knee. I guess he hurt his right knee this time. That's a brutal. I heard Mahomes had a pretty nasty shot by the Chargers. Oh, Mahomes hurt his left knee. Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard he got fucked up. Oh, I thought the Chargers did something dirty. God, it's a long commercial break. Hope he's all right. Third and 2 coming up. Ball's at the 20. Maybe Lions can take advantage of a backup lineman, but I doubt it. They tried, just wasn't able to get there in time. First and 10 to the 25 for the Rams. Dak's had a lot of them. He's had a few. Damn, Broncos went down and scored right away. Sheesh. Stafford looking. Takes a bit of a shot here. Whoop. Whoa, good defense by, who the fuck was that? 36? Good play. Knocked it out of the guy's hands. Second and 10. That's why it's nice to have a safety up top. Romo is singing. What's he singing about? Is he saying, do you believe in life after love? Another bad snap, but the Lions, they recover and they get a good carry. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 at the Rams 32. 5 minutes to play here in the third. Can't stop me now. Oh, God. Andy Reid, yeah, I mean, his season just ended. I'm sure he's a little pissed. Lions just left Adams open. 1st and 10 to the 47. Saquon Barkley? Yeah, this is all he did when he was on the Giants. A bit of a problem when he was a Giant. Gain of about 6. 2nd down and 4. That's not good. 1st and 10 to the Detroit 26. Go the Rams. First and 10. Ball's at 26. Lions could use a big play here. What's up, Jehu? Oh, damn, that's a touchdown. Got to make sure it doesn't come out of his hands on the ground, though. There's like 3 different DBs that are saying no catch. But of course, they're defensive backs. Oh, he's short anyway. It'll be down at the 1 no matter what. Ooh, I don't like that end of motion that he had on that ball either. Play the play all the way through. Did he actually maintain control? There we go. This is what I need. Yeah, looks like it. That's a catch. Well, it looks like he held on pretty good. I don't see any spot where you'd be like, oh, it's out. That won't be a touchdown, though. Dog, you're like down at the 1, very like obviously. You don't get watch. He's down right there. Not a touchdown. He's down at like inside the 1 or at the 1. The fact that they're taking this long is atrocious. They're going to give him a touchdown, that means. Are they really going to uphold this? He's clearly short. Wow. Are you kidding? He got stopped at the 1 very, very clearly, I thought. Is one knee being tackled down, not down anymore? No, 27-24. Rams take the lead on, I guess, a touchdown. Not really sure how that was a touchdown, though. Anyone else got any theories as to how a ball that was not crossed the goal line when his knees were down at the 1? Interesting. Guarantee if there was the exact opposite, not only would that not be a touchdown, that wouldn't even be considered a catch if it was Detroit. And I bet you I'm right. He looked pretty short to me. I don't know. I thought you went down where the knee was down and the ball didn't look like it crossed the goal line, but I suppose. It's not impossible. It was just ruled a touchdown. 27-24. Still not really sure how that should count as a touchdown. I mean, to be fair, I don't. Lions fans, I don't. He would have been down at like the half-inch mark. So yeah, Kevin is pretty cool. It was a horrible return. Kennedy gets to about the 23, 24, or 22, I guess. Terrible spot. After they give him this. Dog, how is that a touchdown, though? The one knee's down. Did they not count one knee? Is one knee not down anymore on a tackle? Yeah, Colts are up 13-9. Stafford takes a shot, or Goff takes a shot, and that'll be incomplete. That should be PI. That should be PI. He fucking grabbed him, dude. Are you kidding? Well, they got away with that, I suppose. That's fun. Did you just trip him? Ah. Well, that's what's going on. Well, they'll have to punt it away. Surprise, surprise. Well, it was fun, and then they started, calling it the way that they're calling it. Pretty easy to win the game when you could just tackle the receiver who's running for the ball. Yeah, well, this game's over. Guess the Rams win. And a bad punt, too. Well, the Rams only got to go 50 yards. It'll be 34-24 here in just a second. Well, then maybe the refs will go back to calling it fucking even, or at least kind of fair. Because I guarantee you, if the Rams get to third down on this drive, they will get a call that overturns it on a wildly questionable pass interference. Oh, never mind. They're all right. Well, yeah, this game's over. They're going to score. It'll be 34-24 before the third quarter ends. Yeah, the Rams haven't committed a penalty apparently in this game, by the way. Not one. The perfect game. Pretty crazy. Seems almost statistically impossible for two different teams to not get a single flag in one season against one team. You know what I mean? Two teams that are like very heavily flagged otherwise. Like the Chiefs and the Rams commit a lot of penalties. And it's really strange that the only two games where they don't commit them is the Lions. A little suspicious, I think. All right, 34-24. We all knew that was coming. He did. Hmm. Not a hold. Not a PI. Not a holding on defense. Just a perfect game by the Rams. That's pretty crazy. Almost seems statistically unlikely. Impossible, really. Honestly, think about this. It wasn't the Chiefs the first team to get a no penalty game in like 12 years in the NFL, and now we're about to see a second one in the same season against the same team. Isn't that a little suspicious to anybody? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just seems weird. You mean to tell me the Lions had two teams play perfect football against them? Crazy. Denver converts. Ooh, big play. Seahawks scored. Oh, field goal. This is the cord. Huh? All right, that'll end the quarter. It'll be second and 8. I'll be right back. I'm going to go rip a dart for the fourth quarter, and we'll be underway. It'd be not hard though. When the other team isn't getting called for penalties, you're the only team getting called for them. Half the game's officiated, the other half is just, oh well. You're the Rams. You should just start getting bold with it. They ain't going to call you. Hold them on defense here. Just grab the receivers. Don't let them get loose. They ain't calling it. Second and 8. Quick screen, and that doesn't go anywhere. 3rd and 7. That's not taunting. Third and 7. My Lions are probably going to have to burn a timeout. Yeah, they did. Damn. 3rd and 7. Timeout taken. Third and 7. Got tipped. Well, they'll have to punt it away. That's probably ball game. Lions kind of needed to score right there. Uh-oh. Well, that's hopefully not too bad. Yeah, unless they get some kind of insane stop. You think Parsons tore his ACL? Uh-oh. That's not good at all. That is not. Pretty sure he did. And thanks. Sorry, I'm just like ordering some pizza for dinner. 1st and 10 at the 20. It's still a commercial. Damn, that's pretty brutal that happened, though. Um, that's probably right. Sorry, I'm almost done with this. Let me see if there's any plays that have happened. Rams pick up 4 on a run. Denver is leading now. Uh-oh. Oh, this is about to be a bad day for me on football, really. Not good. All right, that should be done. Nope. Cool. All right, cool. Order made. Lions pick up a stop. It'll be 3rd and 3. Hey, maybe one good play backwards. Yeah, if the Lions don't win today, they need the Bears to start losing games at a rapid rate, and yeah, they need a lot of help. They got to win out. Third and 3. Rams all day to throw. He takes a shot. Ooh, that was underthrown. That's why that wasn't PI. 4th and 3, and I think Devontae Adams was injured on the play. He might be concussed. Yeah, I think he might have just got knocked out. That's not good. No, he just got shoved to the ground. I think his head might have bounced. Oh, actually, I don't know what happened. But it's commercial break to deal with the injured Adams. It went back to halftime. Lions lead 24-17. They've reset the game. Oh, maybe. He might have hurt his leg. I just didn't see it. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, go wait. Oh my god. The other cat we have named. This guy's name is Kanan. He's a big He was whining like a little at the door to get in and hang out. All right, there we go. It'll be 4th and 3 coming up. I think he just wants to kind of hang out. Yeah, the Lions aren't playing very. I mean, they're only down by 10 right now, and the game's still right in play. All right, yeah, that's a lot easier. Nice return by Kennedy to about the 34. All right, Lions take over at the 34. All right, Lions could use some offense here. They've been dead in the second half. That'll be a gain of about 20. 1st and 10 to the Rams, 46. They needed that. It'll be incomplete at the feet of the running back, 2nd and 10. Kevin Burkhardt sounds like the most rich guy name ever. Yeah, it seems like he would come from a lot of money or something. Like Kevin's his middle name and his real name is like Gustafsson or something, and it's like, oh yeah, he's really rich. That'll be a gain of a few. It'll be 3rd and 6. Like how they hit Goff like every. Yeah, everyone's got a little bit of different rules. They're gonna go with a handoff here on 3rd and 7. They're gonna be just short. It'll be 4th and 1. They'll probably go for it here. All right. 4th and 1. Big play. Lions throw it. They get a 1st down. St. Brown with a big catch to the 26. 1st and 10. You would think that the Lions would. Like, if there was a way to pay the refs, you think the Lions would have eventually just started investing in it. You would think anyway. Be 2nd and 11. Need a big play. I go with a pitch. That's a bad idea. I don't know why teams pitch the ball. Never a great plan. Third and 11 coming up. Damn. Well, the Lions will settle for 3, and they'll come kick a field goal, make it third. Yeah, put themselves down by 7. A good stop and get the ball back. You never know. Yeah, they already sent the field goal unit out, so. Damn, Saints have it tied against Carolina. The Seahawks have taken the lead against the Colts. Being bothered so hard. As long as he isn't breaking the rules, he's all good. Well, 1st and 10 at the 32. They need a big stop. Turnover on downs. Maybe a botched snap. They've had a couple of those tonight. Stafford stays alive, and I gotta say he caught that? Jesus Christ. Oh, he did? Okay. Did he get 2 feet down, really, though? Very liberal first foot down. Do you know what I mean? They seem to be counting the plant foot when the ball goes in your hands now as the first catch. I don't really think. And they'll get the first down. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's a big run all the way to the Detroit 29. That's a brutal run. For him with the biggie. Yeah. Well, what a bad day of football for old Rob. Looks like the Broncos are going to win that game. Second and 4. Lions need a turnover here. You never know. Maybe they get one. They just take the ball right away. Intercepted. Nope. Oh, I think Nakua's hurt. Oof. His legs just kind of went out. Your words, man. I don't know what you're saying. All right, here we go. Second and 4. Play action. And that's a touchdown. Well, 41-27 pending. Yeah, Lions are down pretty good here now. They're going to have to come out and score right away. Otherwise, that's bad, dude. Looks like this has stopped updating. Right here. What's up? It's good. It's 41-27. Well, GG to the Rams. We kind of figured on the last drive when they didn't score, it was probably game. Poo-poo week continues. Looks like Denver's about to score too, Fernando. Really just about a bad luck. Looking like 9-5 on my picks unless a few things change. Well, Lions last. We'll watch this last drive and then we'll probably get out of here. If the Lions don't score, it's game over. Plus, I got food on the way. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Yeah, you got to win next weekend. Aaron Rodgers. Second and 10. Goff looks, throws, and that'll be incomplete out of the hands of Gibbs. Colts go back up. Really? All right, 3rd and 10. Insane kick to make. Lions will get a first down. Oh. Nope, incomplete. What's up, Jacob? Sucks that this keeps breaking. Just got home from the Cavs game. Nice. Did you guys win? Stafford or Goff throws. Hey, they get it to about the 32. Hope you lost to the Hornets. Goff looking, throws, completes it to the 17. No, I'm not doing that game. I don't care. Do non-playoff team. Kind of waiting for a pizza to come, so I'm like half like, ah. First and goal. They throw. Incomplete. Second and goal. Second and goal. Very hungry and ready to eat. The who? Seahawks? Hell yeah. Denver scored again. They're going to win that game, it looks like. Oh, third and goal. Third and goal. Complete. Fourth and goal. Big play coming up. Oh, shit, my. That's annoying. All right, fourth and goal. And that's turnover on downs. Oh, they're going to call DPI. Oh, they'll get another shot here. First and goal at the 1. That'll make it interesting. I'd imagine they just give the ball to Gibbs and let him run the ball in here. Ah, come on. Where's my pizza, man? Here we go. And Montgomery runs it in. Touchdown Lions. Hey, it's going to be close. All right, I think they're approaching with order. I'll be right back. Yeah, Lions are still way in it. 1-7. Question is, do you just you just normal kick it and hope that they just don't have 4 good plays in them? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my pizza. Did you say he tore his ACL? Oh my god, dude. He'll miss some of next year too then, right? That's brutal. They'll get a little bit of a carry. It'll be like 2nd and 4, maybe 3rd and or 2nd and 5 maybe. Lions take a timeout. They're second. That's super unfortunate. Well, need to play. 2nd and 4. Damn, that's a first down. Got to go to the 2-minute. Well, Detroit will probably take a timeout. Chiefs fans are going to retroactively blame Mahomes tearing his ACL on why they missed the playoffs this year. Damn, the Saints are going to blow that game. They're going to win that game. Seahawks won. 49ers won, so that's 8-3. Looking like 8-6. Packers are probably going to lose. Lions are going to lose, and it doesn't look good for the old Panthers. They found themselves in quite a pickle. Yeah, Saints win. Son of a bitch. 8-6. Not a great week. Super unfortunate, I suppose. Lions could potentially get the ball back with just a few seconds to play. So they're still theorizing. Boy, am I hungry. Probably going to be a quick wrap up here this afternoon, by the way, because I've done 2 3-hour games. You know what I'm saying? Been live since 1 o'clock. Stay for like a half hour. So, half hours, roughly. Or no, about 6 hours. Yeah, yeah. Definitely not doing Sunday night. I don't have the ability to. Been a bad football day for old Rob, let me tell you. Rams run. They pick up 2. Lions take an immediate timeout here. So if the Rams get a first down, it's game over, and then we're going to wrap it up. How many likes did we get? 12? 11? If you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Will help us out at the end of the stream here, I suppose. If you didn't leave a like, you're gay. And that's just the way the world works. Yeah, he tore his ACL, Seth. That's what I've been hearing about. Heard a lot of ACLs going today. Parsons probably tore it. What do we got going on? What is it, like third down right now? 3rd and 6. Green Bay's about to get blown out, it looks like. Denver's coming for more. Need a big play. Third and 6 on an end around to Nakua. Oh, and they stop Puka. As he limps to the sideline, it should be an timeout for an injury. 4th and 4. I wonder if they're just going to go for it. Yeah, they're just going to go. Oh, maybe. If the defense can pick up a stop here, that would be gigantic. Yeah, they're just taking the penalty and backing up to punt it. 23 seconds. 24. Lions will have like 15 seconds or like, I don't know, like 10 seconds to try and do something. We'll see if they can master it. Imagine they get it, they score and go for 2 and win. It's just like, damn, what a crazy finish to that game. Shit would be lit. It would be pretty lit. Block the punt. Block the punt. Block the punt. And that'll be a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20. Lions got to go 80 yards with no timeouts in 13 seconds. Well, the odds are not in the Lions' favor here. But you just never know. One crazy play. It would be pretty glorious to watch. Rams in Hail Mary mode, so it's going to be real difficult to pull some shit off. Rams got one guy rushing. Lions ain't going to be able to get a playoff. That'll probably end it. They didn't. Well, one touchdown game. Came down to the last play. Nice job by Detroit, but that probably ends the season for them. That's going to be tough. All right, though, everybody. I'm going to wrap up here. I've got stuff I've got to get done. I need to go eat. I haven't eaten all day. Tough loss for the Lions. I don't know about the playoffs now. They're going to need everybody to start losing around them, and really quickly, too. Otherwise, the season slipped away. GG, everybody. It's been a fun day. Hopefully you enjoyed all the streaming. I appreciate everyone who hung out and watched. Yeah, nice little double stream. Yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays. I'm going to enjoy mine. As always, it's go Lions, go Tigers, and of course, it's always go Patriots, even if they both lost today. Not a great day, but there's always next week. Take it easy. See you next time. Bye-bye. Have a good day. GG. GG, Dan.